Hey, what's up everybody? Today's video, I wanted to talk about some of my favorite swim baits that I have. Some of them are, one of them is really just sentimental. The others are just straight fish catchers for me. I have to start off with one of my bone 8-inch triple trouts. My very first big swim bait fish was on one of these. This one I bought the day that fish was caught, because the one that I caught the fish on is sitting in about 40 foot of water off the tire reef. It's 6-shooter on 10 killer. Good luck finding it. But I mean, I don't know how well you can tell how beat up this bait is. I mean, it's got hook rash, teeth marks, it's been bounced off docks, rocks, trees, everything. This has been a fish catching fool for me. I've caught a ton of fish on it. This one's actually bent, I'm seeing now. Let's let's just kind of tune that up here. Looks a little better now. Might actually swim now. And if you look at the wall, there's another one that's really beat up and a brand new one. I love my 8-inch bone triple trout. Another one, it's the 10-inch triple trout in white. I've had bone ones, I couldn't get them bit as well as I could get the solid white one. This one here has more hook rash than probably any bait that I've got. It's got chunks missing out of it. The back section's cracked. You can see that it has some red right there on it from where I tried to skip it under a dock on Lake Fork one day. It went under the dock. It just bounced up and hit some wood back up underneath the dock and left this nice little red mark on it. I've sent this bait back to Scott twice to have the tail screw put back in it from breaking it. And I finally retired this exact one. You can see up here on the wall, I've got 2 others that are in pretty good shape. I haven't been throwing it near as much since I retired this one. Love that bait. This bait here, my one and only Piz, the 3-piece Shadley. I've had this bait since 2017, 2018. If you've seen the video Piz on them, this is the bait from that video. Lake Fork that day was tearing this thing up, and it's got some hook rash. It's not near as beat as my triple trouts are. It's a super special occasion bait for me now because I'm too afraid to lose it because Paul doesn't make this bait anymore. Yeah. But back on the 8-inch triple trout, this bait actually took second place in Swim Bait Revolution for me the day that most of the fish were filmed. Well, not most, all the fish that were filmed on the Shadley were caught. I caught the second place fish on the 8-inch triple trout. Don't ask how much it weighed because it's barely over a pound. Just recently, you can tell I've got 3-piece baits. I love my 3-piece baits, but just recently in the last couple of years, I've really got into glide baits a lot more and have really put in the time to learn some glide baits. And that's where this bad boy comes in. My versatile VG2 thread fin. You can see all the paint that's knocked off of it. It's got hook rash, it's got teeth marks. This thing has been chewed and boated fish 55 times for me so far. It's on its way to 100. I'm thinking I might do a race to 100 video between this one and the versatile VG Mini. I've got 62 on the Mini. I know you can't tell how beat up this bait is since it's just unfinished bone, but it's got hook rash galore. It's got teeth marks all over it. 62 fish, 55 fish. This bait has been fished for 4.5 months. This bait's been 4.5 months, is that right? 5 months. 5 months. 5 months, 55 fish. 3 months, 62 fish. I'm thinking about doing a race to 100 video. Going to a lake where I know I can just catch a whole bunch of fish. They may not be big, but just seeing which one I can get to 100 first. What do you think? Leave me a comment and let me know what you think about that. Now, every bait I've shown you has been a hard bait. I'm really terrible about throwing soft baits. I'm not very good with them. I don't know them very well. Aside from like the mag draft. The 6-inch mag draft has caught tons and tons and tons of fish for me. Probably won some money for me, but I didn't lay it out on the table because it's kind of an easy to throw bait, really. You know, you cast it out there, you find that speed that it goes, and you just reel it. So I didn't throw it out here, but one of my soft baits I absolutely love is the Burrito Baits Taco. This one I've got the treble hook rigged up on the bottom of. You get on a good whopper plopper bite, this right here will take over for it and catch you some better sized fish. I've caught some really nice smallmouth out of 10 killer on this thing when the whopper plopper bite was going really good. And they got kind of finicky to the whopper plopper, and you throw that little bit bigger profile and the taco, they ate it up. But if you have any questions about any of these baits or any of these baits, feel free to leave a comment. I will do my best. Well, do my best. I'll answer all three of them that I get. And yeah, I hope that I know it didn't really tell you anything in this video other than the baits that I like. But I mean, if I like them, they've got to be easy to work. They've got to be easy to catch fish on. So definitely check out Triple Trout, Versatile, Burrito. I mean, Pizzs are hard to get. If you can get your hands on one, go for it. But you know, make sure and check out the links below. I'll add links to the websites for each of these. And like, subscribe, comment. Any questions you have, comment them. Let's get something going here. And we'll see you in the next one.